Much better second half than the first. I thought that our team did a very good job defensively, especially in the second half. I thought we were a little lax at times in the first half when we got off to a good start, got a little comfortable, a little lazy with rebounding. Well, I know we won the battle on the boards, which is a goal of ours. I thought we gave up too many in the first half. But the second half came back, did a good job, and finished out the game the right way. We got a little shaky there the last couple of minutes. But we got some experienced guys that we can play at that period of the game to kind of even it out as we get down stretch.
Talk about the struggles in the first half. You got shot 37%. A lot of your teams in your 4.5 years have shot better than 45%. If we're looking at half statistics, talk about what happened in the first half.
Well, my thought, and we discussed this at length in the locker room at halftime, was our shot selection. We do have good shooters. We typically shoot the ball very well. It was our shot selection that we were forcing shots. What we talked to our team about it is they were going for theirs. They were trying to create their own shot. When we were at our best when Aaron can create a shot for Frank by drawing his guy off of him. Frank can create a shot for AJ and so on. In the first half, we were driving for our own shots. And they were keying on that defensively, so our shot selection was very poor in the first half and much better for the most part of the second.
Questions?
Go ahead. In the first half, it seemed like you was playing a 2-3 zone, and then came out in the second half and played man. Was that for pressure on the basketball?
We were in man most of the game.
Okay.
We started off a couple possessions in the second half in the 2-3 zone.
Okay.
That's not good defense if people think we're playing zone, we're playing man. There were a few guys that we did want to slough off of and not pressure too hard on the perimeter. So, each guy we had to defend a little bit differently. But the key in the second half, yes, was to come out and press in three-quarter court and trap the ball and put more pressure on their guards. And they have a lot of freshmen, so we thought we could speed them up and make them make bad decisions. And a couple times they did, so it was good.
Thank you.
Fran, you were having a really good game from beyond the three-point line. Can you just talk about the thought process in that, and is there momentum in getting as many three-point shots as you did early on?
Well, for me, I always like to start out. If I hit my first couple shots, it makes me feel good for the rest of the game. Like, feels like I can hit anything. But like Coach said, we're at our best when other guys are creating for us. And tonight, AJ created, Jeremy created, Aaron all created, and I just spotted up outside and they found me. I'm lucky I had a good shooting night today.
Marcus, other than the talk too about playing a little bit more less selfish at halftime, was there any adjustments that you made particularly that spurred the better second half offensively?
I think going to our press.
Full court defense.
Full court defense, full court press, yes. Going to our full court press at the first, out of the first timeout, which we like to do. We don't like to start off a half that way. I think it gives them too much time to adjust. So we wait till the first timeout or first dead ball or free throw. We can make that adjustment. We did. And I think that really generated some easy baskets for us. A couple extra possessions in our favor, due to turnovers in there. And other than that, I think offensively we switched up what we were doing offensively a little bit. But we were creating better shots in the second half because of our pressure.
What do you see? What characteristics of the game do you see, or what do you see about the game that makes you throw on a full court press like that?
Inexperienced guards, young guards. Having scouted them against teams that press for 40 minutes, they struggle. I don't think we're quite ready to press for 40 minutes. And then last time we were down 10 at half. Came out in the second half and pressed and ended up winning by 13. So I knew but it's the timing. I think you have to time it right. They have young, inexperienced guards. They're good, but inexperienced. So.
Aaron, you were on the borderline of having a triple-double tonight. No turnovers, blocks, steals all over the place. Was it the pink shoes, or was it just a good matchup?
Got to do coach wanted me to do everything. Hustle, play defense, offense, and attack for the teammates. So it's good that I didn't have any turnovers, but got to look for the teammates a lot. So that's what they want me to do. That's what I got to do.
And what's it mean for a guy like yourself who a lot of times the opposing head coach is going to be thinking about you a lot heading into the game, just the caliber of player you are. To look at a stat sheet, you have 5 guys that are scoring in double figures. What's it mean for you? Does it take a load off you on the offensive end when you have a team that can score the ball like that with such balance?
Yeah, it take a big load off of me, but that's what coach wants. Everybody to pass the ball, and you see how we can play when everybody touches the ball and takes shots. Everybody can do a little bit of something.
Does there come a point in the game where you think to yourself, all right, I got to flip the switch here and maybe be a little bit more attacking, but then feeding the ball and becoming more of a distributor? Did you think about that at all tonight? It just comes to you?
Yeah, it's just good on the flow of the game. Like today, only in the first half the game was really close. Otherwise, we were always up by double digits.
Okay.
So we just try to cut off the turnover and slow it down a little bit and stay under control.
What do you think was the biggest adversity for the team tonight? Yeah, anybody.
I thought their biggest adversity we had was ourselves in the first half, our shot selection. They played really tight defense. They were very physical, and I thought that would lead to better shots for us because of the way they played. Guys like Aaron and Fran, who were a little bit stronger, I thought could have handled it a little bit better. But again, we made that adjustment at the halftime. But I would say that was our biggest adversity. Once we got that under control, I thought we did a good job.
Fran, that's 9 in a row against these guys, a team that's historically our biggest rival. What does that mean for a program like ours to win 9 games in a row?
Well, especially against a team like Gwynedd, who's always going to be up there in like the top 4 teams in the league. That's huge because they're going to beat up the rest of the conference, like let everybody else duke it out. But if we can take a team like Gwynedd-Mercy down and like hit 9 in a row, like you said, that really kind of boosts our confidence and gets us rolling. And what we won now, like 6 straight.
Six straight this
this
year,
is definitely big going in the last 2 games of the regular season and into the CSAC tournament.
Any more?
Coach, the Daily News, AJ Williams was named Player of the Week for a small college basketball association.
Yes.
Any feelings about that?
I think it's a great honor. They do the Philadelphia Basketball Small College Coaches Association, which is all Division 2 and 3 schools in Philadelphia. Every 2 weeks have a luncheon. And then as the season goes on, we start to honor seniors. And AJ was one that was picked and selected as an honoree this week. And I think it's a testament to him. I get to present the award to him. So briefly what I said to him about him was that, you know, he's been here for the long haul. He was my first recruit to Cabrini, so it means a lot to me that he's receiving this award on his way out. You know, I think for us, he does it all. He's been through the building to where we are now. We started at ground zero with us. So it's a good award.
Coach, Fran had touched on the hot streak that you guys are on at the moment and going into the playoffs. I want to know what your feelings are about being on a streak like that as you get ready for the playoffs.
I don't really pay attention to those, to be honest with you. I think it's great. I mean, I know. I'm a stick in the mud with that stuff. But it's, listen, this is a time of year you want to get hot and be playing well. And that's really what I focus on. And if we're doing that, if we're playing well, we probably are winning, especially in our conference. So, yeah, it's good. You want to win in February, and you want to keep winning in March. But I'm what do you call it? A fuddy-duddy. So, I'll wake up tomorrow, and tonight will be forgotten.
Who do you think is the biggest threat to you guys in the conference right now?
Probably Gwynedd or Gwynedd-Mercy or Keystone. One of those two would be the biggest threat. I think matchup-wise, I don't know. They're both difficult matchups for us. But I think if we can control either tempo of both games and make them match up with us rather than us with them, then we'll be in good shape. So.
Your next game's on Saturday?
Correct.
What do you think are the key factors to keep in mind to make sure you win that one?
Stay the course. You know, just keep trying to roll along and, you know, correct some of the mistakes that we made tonight. You know, I mean, Friday, we're off tomorrow, so Friday we'll really work on making sure that we are finding the open man and doing that. And Rosemont will be a team that will try and press us in the full court. We should be able to handle that. And then it becomes the decision making on the back end of the play. So that's something we'll really work on preparing for that.
All right, last question. What did you think of the atmosphere in the playoff leg?
It's great. It was great. Anytime we can get a student section like that to our games, it's to our advantage. The more people in there, the more energized our guys get. The more energy in the building, the more fun it is. It's good. It shows the support that our guys and myself greatly appreciate. And, as I say, it's playoff-like. If we can keep that going, it's great.
All right, any more questions? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay seated.